And there's no Confederate monuments here in Chicago that I know about, but it's a fascist one that needs to be torn down immediately. So Rahm Emanuel, remove the statue now.
Shut it down. If we don't get it, 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 shut it down. If we don't get it.
How you doing? This Brother Joe over here. We come in here we want the Balboa Monument turned down. You know, it was given to this city by fascist Italy from Balboa, a fascist in Mussolini's regime, and it needs to go. You know, we don't have any Confederate monuments around here that I know about, but this one needs to be torn down. We got a momentum around the country, you know, to tear down these monuments. So we want this torn down. Rahm Emanuel got to tear down this monument right now. Right now, these monuments got to go. Brother Joe, BROJOE. We got to refuse fascism. We got to stop moving backwards. The people need to get in the street November 4th. We're going to do an Occupy-style event, you know, to shut it down in the street 24/7 November 4th. Go to Refuse Fascism Chicago on Facebook. November 4th, we get in the streets like they did in South Korea until we drive out the Trump regime.
Donald Trump,
Shut it down.
white supremacy,
Shut it down.
homophobia,
Shut it down.
sexism,
Shut it down.
war,
Shut it down.
fascist monument,
Shut it down.
fascist monument,
Shut it down.
fascism,
Shut it down.
white supremacy,
Shut it down.
KKK,
Shut it down.
Donald Trump,
Shut it down.
Mayor Emanuel,
Shut it down.
Washington D.C.,
Shut it down.
fascist monument,
Shut it down.
make some noise, my friend. We will not rest until we are victorious. That is the message of Boston. That is the message of Charlottesville. That is the message of Durham. And that is the message of Phoenix. The people are in motion. We're ready to fight. And taking down the monument, that's all well and good. We want it down. But we want to take down the whole racist system. And that means Trump and Emanuel. We're coming for all of you. It's time for the people to have power in this country, not people who just sit here and do nothing about a statue like this. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA, no Trump,
No KKK.
no fascist USA, no Trump,
No KKK.
no fascist. Right now, this country is destabilizing more and more so and in turmoil because of the economic conditions that have gotten worse or not better for most of the population, especially people from oppressed communities. And what has happened is a demagogue, Donald Trump, has taken advantage of this to win the White House, not to win enough votes to win the White House. And he has used his pulpit to spew racism and hatred. And if you saw the speech in Phoenix where he was saying that people like us are tearing down the history of the United States by tearing down Confederate monuments and coming out today like we are here in front of the Balboa Monument to say, take it down. Well, you know what? He's right. We are here to tear down that history. We are here to tear down the systematic racism and oppression that has always been part of the United States. How do you explain? How do we explain this monument behind us? It was installed in 1933. It's from a fascist, Benito Mussolini. It heralds the fascist era. The leaders of this city, when the monument was installed, knew completely and exactly what this monument stood for, and they knew who they were getting it from. Because everyone in the world knew what fascism was, and they knew what the menace was. Because this is 1933, this is the year that Hitler came to power, is the same year that this racist, fascist monument that has no business standing on any soil on this planet was put in this town by the elite of this city. It was put in this town by the elite of the city. And not only did they not only did they know exactly what it meant when they put it in, they knew that there was an anti-fascist and anti-racist movement in this country of Italians and many others who opposed Mussolini. Because in 1935, there was a massive demonstration here in downtown Chicago against the fascist invasion of Ethiopia. And there were Italian people, there were black people there were people from all communities who stood out against fascism. And you know what the city of Chicago did? The city of Chicago repressed that demonstration. That's the history of this monument. This is a thoroughly racist monument that Mayor Emanuel needs to take down immediately. Let me say this again. This is a thoroughly fascist monument, and if we need to go to Mayor Emanuel's house, and we'll go to Mayor Emanuel's house and do this picket line outside of his house too. Do you hear me, Mayor? You need to take this monument down right now. The people demand it. The people of this city and of this country are with us. The people of this country oppose racism and fascism. You can see that there's way more of us than there are of them. And we are not going to rest. We are not going to stand down. We are not going to stop protesting and mobilizing. And we are going to build a massive, united, multinational, multi-gendered movement to tear down fascism and racism once and all in this country. And today in Chicago, we're starting with this monument. People have been down protesting Douglas Park. I think people are going to be protesting all the monuments. We are going to take down, together, all of us, look at the people here, Black, Latino, Asian, white, straight, queer, women, men, everybody's here today, and we're going to help take down every single racist monument in the city. Not only that, we're going to help defeat racism in Chicago and across this country. We're going to defeat the Trump agenda.
No fascist USA, no Trump.
All right, now I'm going to introduce our friend Greg Greer.
The words that I have will be very brief, very specific, because we already know what the fight is, correct?
Yeah.
The fight is we are defending ourselves against any form of racist brutality and attacks, be it psychological, be it physical, be it mental. The message that we stand and say when we're standing in front of this monument is that racism is no longer a tolerated factor in our communities abroad. We are not going to take it. We don't accept it. And anything that looks, sounds, acts like racism, we will fight against. America has to change. America today is not America of 200 years ago. America represents a multinational, multi-demographic group of people who not only stand together, but we stand together in harmony. This is not a one-sided narrative. These monuments are not monuments of beauty, Mr. Trump. These are not beautiful things. These are signals of a America that is now gone. And we're going to make sure that it's gone. We will stand. We will continue standing together. The coalition here is only a few people, a few hundred people, but I guarantee you we have supported thousands around the country. And as you see these monuments around the country being destroyed, not only is it a monument being destroyed, but it's the racial hatred that has plagued our country for years and years, and we are happy to see it go. Today, we simply say that America has changed, Mr. Trump. America has changed politicians. America has changed for anybody that acts outside of public interest. Our country is not the same, and we will stand together to make sure it changes. No Trump, no KKK, no fascists.
No KKK,
No fascist USA.
no Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA, 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 no Trump. Fascist monuments have got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Fascist monuments have got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Fascist monuments have got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. Fascist monuments. KKK, no fascist USA, no Trump. No KKK, fascist USA, no Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA, no Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA, no Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA, no Trump. No KKK, USA,
No Trump.
No KKK, no fascist USA.
No Trump.
No KKK, no fascist USA. Fascist USA.
No Trump.
No KKK, no fascist USA.
I'm suggesting you do. Of course, you don't have to do anything you don't want to. I suggest you take out your cell phone, and I suggest you take a picture of the police defending a statue from peaceful protesters, a statue that represents native genocide and slavery. Christopher Columbus was a slaver.
Yes, he was.
And a massacre of the native population.
Yes, he was.
And the people right up on this hill here, following orders, I'm sure, whatever, are protecting a statue from peaceful protesters who stand against white supremacy. My friends, this is the United States, where protesters against white supremacy, the United Nations of protests against white supremacy, look around you, are treated as though we are some danger to society, and that monument over there that symbolizes genocide and slavery, the monument is more important than the lives of black people in this city.
Yep.
It's more important than the lives of immigrants.
Ain't right.
It's more important than the lives of LGBTQ people. It's more important than the lives of women and all working people. It's more important, obviously, than public education. You don't see the cops mobilizing to stop schools from being closing, do you? You ever seen a cop stop someone from getting kicked out of their house?
No.
You ever seen the cops mobilize to stop the attack on women's rights?
No.
And this is the last thing I'll say. They stood down in Charlottesville. People just like them stood down in Charlottesville while the Nazis carried torches through town. And right now, look at them. They're armed. They got protectors on. Who are they protecting? Who are they protecting right now? Who is over there? There's nobody over there. They're protecting the racist, sexist, homophobic system from us.
Yep, that's right.
And you know what? We're going to build a movement that they can't stop. We're going to build a movement that they can't stop, that they'll never stop. Send some messages about how they're protecting a racist statue of someone who's responsible for native genocide and bringing slavery to the Americas. That's who Christopher Columbus is. History facts. So what we're going to, and before you leave, someone should be circulating with a clipboard right now. We literally have clipboards that have the petition to take down the Balbo Monument. Online, sign the petition to take down the fascist Balbo Monument. And also sign the petition to make Balbo Drive Ida B. Wells' way. Because you know who would be with us today? Ida B. Wells.
That's
She
right.
would absolutely be with us.
Black Lives Matter, Women of Faith, a number of Arab Action Alliance, Take on Hate. There'll be a number of organizations standing in solidarity with us. So please show up. Please come out and support us. We look forward to it, and thank you so much. God bless. Coming out.
There's a movement around the country to get rid of Trump. And on November 4th, we need to refuse fascism and get in the streets November 4th, an Occupy-style event where we're in the streets shutting it down until Trump is removed from office. It happened in South Korea recently. It happened during the Arab Spring. It happened in the United States. Lyndon B. Johnson didn't seek a second term when everybody was protesting the war. And Nixon was driven from office as well, and his vice president. So we get millions of people in the street. We can drive out the Trump regime. We can tear down this monument too.